Hi everyone, this is Mystic Virgo 4444. I appreciate you all so very much for joining me for another reading. I put a reading up a few minutes ago for you all. Are our feelings mutual, or do we feel for each other the same way? Are your feelings mutual? Okay, and it's a timeless reading that I put out. So during the reading, toward the end of it, I kind of got a little interrupted. I guess there was a loved one who wants to communicate with whoever resonates with this reading or whatever. But that was a separate reading. But I am now going to do a love reading. I'm going to see if I can tap into the energy of your deceased loved one. So I'm going to. It's actually called your deceased loved one, their energy. Okay. Let me blow out this. I lit some sage. I'm gonna blow it out. I'll be right back. Get some clean energy here before I do this reading. Okay, you all, I had to put that out. I left it burning a little bit. I realized that it was, now, when I was having issues, I think early last week, when my sound wouldn't act right, I've actually had to adjust my sound because somebody said in one of my comments that they heard an echo. So I had to turn my volume down a little bit for the recording. I hope it doesn't sound too bad, you all, the echo. Then last week, around the same time, my sage wouldn't stay lit. Now my sound is too loud and my sage doesn't want to go out. So what the heck is going on? So I wanted to light the sage and I wanted to cleanse the cards and cleanse my area and your area too, just so the energy from your deceased loved one is pure and natural. I don't want anything negative going on, so that the energy can be fluid and nothing unnatural about the reading. Okay, but I'm also going to use some of my empath clearing spray. Okay, so my empath spray is done. Okay, we're going to get started. I'm just going to do a reading for your deceased relative. I'm going to see if I can tap into the energy and see what kind of messages do they want to convey. So give me, spirit guides and angels, please give me a good, concise message for whoever will resonate with this message. It's going to be a message coming from your deceased loved one. What is it that you need for me to tell them? So your spirit guides and your angels, what is it that you are wanting me, the person who has passed away, over here on my right side, that's like right here. What is it that you want me to tell the person who is watching this reading? And you all, I'm getting goosebumps. So we'll see. What message do you want me to pass along? What is the message you want me to pass along to your loved one? Okay, I have here occupation. That card, when I was shuffling earlier, it came out. So maybe someone passed away at work, or they were a hard worker. They're probably a seamstress. Okay, I'm also something about arthritic hands. Had the rheumatoid arthritis, possibly. I see a mature man. Maybe it was a man. A man can be a seamstress too, okay? Maybe that was the occupation. They were a seamstress in their life, okay? Or whatever you call a guy who sews clothes, okay? They own their own business or something like that, okay? Change. Maybe they had a car accident on the way to work or on the way from work. And they own their own business. Hold on. I've never seen this. This picture, I've always paid attention to automobile, but I've never seen a man in this picture before. Okay, so maybe the person passed away as a male, and he had a feminine job, even though he was a male, and he was probably going on a trip or something, and he had a car accident, and that's how he passed away. Okay, maybe it was two males in the car that passed away. Yeah, they were going on some kind of trip, and they passed away. One of them passed away. The other one probably survived. The driver, okay, I'm getting this. The driver survived. Whoever that resonates with. The driver survived. The driver survived. The passenger did not. Okay, if that makes sense. Even if it was a boating accident, the passenger on the boat passed away, but the driver didn't, or however on the boat. Okay, I have house. And I have great fortune. So the house was reversed, and I think also the mature man was reversed. So there's a situation going on with the man in the house. Excuse me. Maybe he left a, it says great fortune, but it was maybe left a get chills, left a inheritance to someone. Okay, and not only an inheritance, he left a an insurance policy here. Okay, he had a good insurance policy. He had already had money stored away from his business. Okay, for somebody. Okay, and he left you the house. So there's some kind of concern around this. Okay, an issue here. Yeah, big thoughts. A lot of people are worried. A lot of people are thinking about this issue here. This part just fell out. Message of concern. A message of concern. Okay. And give me some overall energy too for this reading. Overall energy for the person who has passed away. Overall energy. A child. So there's an adult child, or probably a child who has not reached legal age yet. Okay. And this money is waiting for you. Hold on. This money is waiting for you. I felt the need to. I hardly ever use this, but I feel like I need to use this right now. Let me gather my composure here. I feel some heated arguments going on, some deceit going on with this reading here. Really some. Okay, so this child probably has not come of age yet to get this inheritance. Maybe whoever is in the situation, the other family members, they're older, like the parent who was left behind or whatever. They're old enough, but they're more concerned about this child's dowry, this child's future income. Okay, so we know this person's probably passed away at work, near work, on his way from work to work, headed for a trip, maybe a car accident. Maybe he just passed away at his desk at work. At any rate, this person passed away. He has his own business, but maybe something involving work or on a way to a trip or something like that. Okay, he left the house, and money, great fortune, to his bequeathed, to his child, to his grandchildren. Take it how it resonates. I'm seeing a bunch of different splits. Okay, splits. He left money to a lot of different people, a lot of different kids. Okay, I have here concern, sneakiness. So the mature man thought ahead. He took care of his family when he was alive, just like he's taking care of his family now that he's dead. Children wants to come out. Taking care of his children near death. He probably had the person who survived the accident, if it was a car accident, a brother or a relative, a man. Because look, there was a man here too, a man here too. So whoever's in this picture, and they've been dead a while. Oh, okay, and they've been dead some years, and this is where the shit is starting to happen. Because the man passed away a long time ago. Because this man in this car was younger. Okay, he was with the person who passed away. This was years ago. Because look at the car. I know this is crazy. This is me. It's coming to me like right now, you all. This happened years ago. Cars were different. Not saying that it could have happened in the early 60s or 70s or whatever, 50s or whatever. But money, old money. Okay, so money has followed this family for generations, but I don't think it's old like that. Probably 20, 25 years roughly, because this guy has aged. The survivor has aged. Okay, even though he probably got money too when this person passed away, because he's a family member, brother, whatever. Maybe it's a woman, take it how it resonates. He's probably spent all his money. Look how old he is. He's aged. He spent his money, bought new cars, bought houses, probably spent money on women, but he's broke or near broke. Okay, but he knows this here is the leader of the pack. Okay, this here is the high energy of this reading right now. Okay, the child that's grown up now. So this child was probably first born, or the mother was pregnant with this child when her father or grandfather had the accident. Because here, when I see this card, I think of bequeathed. Okay, so even though this person who survived the accident older, spent all his money. Now this jackass trying to get all of these epiphanies, trying to get all of these thoughts, like, oh, I got these good thoughts in my mind. How can I get this money from her? And this child is probably not of age yet to get this money, because her mother or father still have money that they're living off of. So they're not touching this money because they know this money belongs to the child. Okay. Because I keep hearing bequeathed. Every time I see this quote, I think of bequeathed. Okay. But you got somebody, this jackass here, this no good person wants to figure out a way to get this money because he's thinking in his head, okay, I'm broke, or I'm damn near broke. I'm owing this money back. I done gambled my money all the way. I done spent all of my money. But I know that, and I'm going to use a name just as an example. But I know Hector left them this money. I know Hector left this money to Cynthia, but Cynthia can't get it because she's not of age yet. What can I say to her mother or her father to get a cut of that shit, to get a cut of that money, to get a cut of that loot? How can I get in where I fit in so I can ease in there and steal that money or get that money or get the rights to get that money? How can I get this money? Okay? So he's going to message her. He's thinking about her, you all. I feel like I'm doing a Lifetime movie, but he's thinking about her. He's probably, she's probably 14 to 16 years younger than this person. Probably an uncle or something. No brother or sister, no sibling. I'm just getting, he's probably the person who passed away. His sister or brother or first cousin or first something, first degree relative or something, but not hers. He's going to call her and leave a message. Hey, Cynthia Senior or whatever. I haven't heard from you in a while. How's everything going? Can we talk a little bit? He probably sent her a text or a mail. Maybe he's too old to even know how to use the internet. So he's sending her snail mail. Okay. I want to meet you. I want to see you. I haven't seen you in 15 or 20 years. Let's get together. Okay. I heard that you had a baby. And you'll say, look, Craig, or whatever. Cynthia is 17 years old, getting ready to turn 18, getting ready to go off to college or whatever. That's just how long they haven't seen this person. Not that he hasn't thought about her or they haven't thought about him, vice versa. He's just been busy spending all the money, spending all the income. Okay. And that's why. So I have here expectation, adjudication, unexpected income, and toil and labor. So Cynthia Senior, because his mother and daughter probably have the same name. Take how it resonates. May not, but hey, it's in my head, so I'm saying it. So she knows that she hasn't heard from her uncle or first degree relative of the person who passed away in a long time, for years. What is he calling me for all of this out of the blue? What is he calling me for out of the blue? But then she like, damn, something ain't right. Her intuition is kicking in big time. She knows something ain't right. Something going on. He hasn't called me in years. What is he calling me about now? What's going on? So she knows that she needs to figure out, check her paperwork. She needs to go to the bank, open up her safe deposit box, and make sure all of her shit is still there, and make sure all her shit is legit. She's going to have her lawyer go over that paperwork to see what's going on, because she already knows that it's going to be some unexpected income coming her way as soon as her child turn a legal age. Okay? She knows this. She knows she don't want nothing to come in between what her passed away relative had and what he left to her child, to this girl or boy. Take how it resonates. Okay? This junior, it could be a male or a female. Take how it resonates. But they're married. They are named after their parent. Okay? Whether it's a male or a female. But she knows that she has to figure out a way to keep her daughter's or her son's inheritance under lock and key, so nobody else can. Because she doesn't want to desecrate the person who passed away. She doesn't want to desecrate his memory by letting some sneaky jackass come in and steal the fortune that she has set aside for the daughter, for the child. And she knows, I'm expecting some bullshit to happen. I'm not going to let you down, Dad. I'm not going to let you down, Granddad. I'm going to make sure everything is legit with this. Okay? Official person. Okay? This official person is the lawyer who's going to make sure that paperwork and all of that stuff is in order, because he is an old friend. Okay? Old money. He's still handling this person's income. Even though he's passed away, he's still working for him. Okay? Because that's his job. He's a lawyer. Okay? Because Cynthia Senior Cynthia Senior or Billy Senior, whoever is the senior, is making sure that the person who passed away, making sure that his shit is still legit. He's already passed away. He's went on to glory. He's went on to glory, and she's going to make sure that he continues to rest in peace. Okay. Now, that sounded like a far-fetched story for whoever it resonates with, because I'm getting chills. So if it tingles, if it resonates with you, let's roll with it. Okay. That was just. And look, it's a false person. It's definitely a false person in this situation. Okay. I really like using these cards because they definitely tell a story. And the person who passed away holds everybody in his family in high honor. That's why he put aside money for people. That's why he had such big payouts when it came to his insurance policies. Okay, and this is why he set aside money for these kids who are coming up now, who are just about to turn of age. I'm also hearing something about twins. Okay, taking how it resonates. Maybe the person who passed away, the other guy who's wanted to dig into this money, maybe that was a twin, or it could be female twins. Take it how it resonates, or it could be a male and a female. Okay. So, I want to go ahead and get into the spiritual side of this reading. So, go ahead, let me tap into the energy for whoever resonates with this. What is going on with the person who passed away's energy? How is this affecting you? How is this situation affecting you, the person who passed away? I have here, the earth is our school. Don't be afraid. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. I am just a thought away. I am standing right next to you. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Remember the memories recreated. I was met by so many loving people, and there is no time where I am. Time is on the earth. So right now here I see the earth is our school, and what I'm getting from that is whoever is in this situation, whoever this resonates with, okay, it may be totally different than the cards I used earlier, but you're learning here. Everything you're learning, you probably learned through the school of hard knocks. You know what when somebody's doing something wrong, you follow your intuition. You believe what you feel on the inside, head over heart, heart over head. Don't be afraid to confront people when they're doing stuff that they're not supposed to be doing. But also don't be afraid to confront people who you know are shady and up to no good. So if you've been dealing with a family member or somebody who's a part of the family who you know has always been shady and up to no good, they haven't called you, but after they've called you after 10, 15, 20 years, you know something ain't right about them because they haven't been calling you, okay? And here, life is a series of choices. Choose love. So you love your family. The person who passed away loved you dearly. That's why they left you that money, because they wanted to take care of you before they passed away and well after they passed away for years and years to come. That's why this is an old situation, old money situation, okay? And they're letting you know that they're with you every step of the way. And this is why you have such good intuition, because you have this person as your earth angel. They're there for you and leading and guiding you for the right directions, okay? They know that they can count on you to make the right choices, to make sure you keep the family in order, to make sure you keep the family finances and family business in the family household, and keep it away from family members who are up to no good. They're always there with you, standing next to you, like I said, guiding you, making sure you make the right choices. Remember me by the happy memories recreated. If you were a younger child when they pass away, you're older now, 45, 55 years old, okay? They want you to remember them. And you remember them, you probably don't remember a lot about them, but this is like they passed away around the time when you started remembering your memories. And they passed away. You heard older relatives talking about them, but you didn't understand what death meant. You didn't understand what it was that they were talking about, but you knew that it was something awful because a lot of people were upset and a lot of people were crying, but you know now. And you remember, I remember that, I remember this, I remember that, I remember them talking about that. My father passed away when I was 3 years old. I don't remember too much about him when he passed away, or him, period. At 3 years old, the one thing I remember, and now with me being an empath, I know exactly how true being an empath is, how I think it runs in the families. I talked to my aunt, my father's sister, about 5 years ago, and I told her, I remember one thing. I told her, I didn't mention that it was my father's funeral. I thought it was my grandfather's funeral. He passed away in 78. So at the funeral, I remember somebody was holding me in their arms, and I leaned over in the casket and kissed them on the cheek. I thought I was kissing my grandfather on the cheek, and I hadn't discussed this with my aunt. So my aunt told me she was holding me at my father's funeral, and she said that she leaned me over in the casket and I kissed him on the cheek. And when she said that, I nearly passed out, because I'm like, I had that memory, but I thought it was my mother's father passed away. I thought it was my granddaddy's funeral. It was my father's funeral that I remember that from. And that shocked me, you all. That shocked me. But then come to find out that my aunt has a gift too of seeing things before it happens. So I guess that's where I got this gift from. But that was just so odd that I had that memory. I just mistook it for being my grandfather's funeral and not my father. I have a couple of other memories of him spanking me, and of him playing softball, and him and my mother used to listen to a song called I Love Music, I think by the OJs, and that's pretty much all, and that's all I remember of my father, but anyway, that's a happy memory for me, because that's all I remember. And you're probably like this too. You're able to relate because you remember stuff, but you don't remember a lot of stuff, because you were just now coming into where you were able to remember your memories, okay? So here, and they're wanting you to know that they were met by so many loving people who preceded them in death. Okay, they're never alone, just like you're never alone. And where they are, there's no time and there's no space, but time and space is here on earth for us. Okay, they just want you to know that they're okay, and they know that you are more than capable of handling this situation in a justified manner to keep this person away from the family money, and away from the family jewels, the old money. I'm getting old money. I'm getting not only old money, investments, what do you call it? Stock options, old money, nice money too. Okay, safe deposit boxes, family plot, mausoleum. Got some money. Okay, got some money. It ain't nothing. It's not a small amount either. Okay, and you want to keep this safe. We have been together in dreams. Believe in yourself. You can do it. Okay, and I have here. We are connected, and there is no such thing as death. So you dream about this person, even though you don't remember this person too much. You still dream about this person. This person comes to you. Okay, I wanted to pull this deck earlier, but I didn't. They come to you in your dreams. Okay, they come to you in your dreams because you've always been connected to this person. They come to you in your dreams for whoever Cynthia, whoever this is for. I keep getting Cynthia, but that was just an example of a name. But this person comes to you in your dreams because you've always been connected. You've always had a spiritual connection to this person. You've always had a beautiful connection with this person. Even though you may not remember too much about them, you still you still are connected to this person. And they want you to do what you have to do to keep your family's money situation intact, and they know you can do this. Okay, they know you can do this. They want you to believe in yourself enough to know that you can do this. They saw it. They were probably empathic, or they probably had spiritual gifts, and you probably have spiritual gifts too. You are able to, this is why you're able to communicate with this person so fluidly, because you see this person, because you felt this person, because this person is always around you. Okay, and look, there's no such thing as death. They're always around you. Even though they're on the other side of life, they are always around you. You're always feeling this. You probably always feel this person's energy. And you probably feel this person's energy right now. If you're watching, they're probably toward you, toward your left right now. Because right now they're toward my right. Take how it resonates. And I'm also hearing naysayers. If you don't believe this, it's not for you. People will relate to this. If you relate to this, that's fine. If not, don't say nothing snotty or nasty. This is only for the people who it resonates with, okay? I will always point you in the right direction. This is why they are coming to you. They're leading you into the right direction. And I said something earlier about paths. Different money is going in different directions. They're letting you know different paths, letting you know what direction to take. And just know that this person may be coming out to harm the family unit or the family money or the family budget. It's not your fault. They know this about this person. They know this person is going to be broke and spend all their money and be downtrodden. Don't let that be your issue. That's their issue. But it's like hold on to those reins. Pull it in. Don't let this person get the money, get the income, get the information. Don't let the person get the digits. Don't let the person steal vital information. Keep that shit put in a safe deposit box, not at home, at a bank under lock and key. And look, you will be together again. And their mind is free. They're not worried about anything. They have no worries on the other side, but they definitely don't have a worry about this person coming in and trying to steal the family income, because they know you can handle it. That's why they've come to you. That's why they've given you clues. That's why they've given you information. If your parents have passed away since then, since you've gotten your money from whoever this resonates with, if your family has passed away, they know that if you have sisters and brothers, you were left in charge because your family knew that you would do the right things. Okay? Your family knew that you would do the right things. Tears cleanse the soul. You're probably watching this crying. It's probably affecting you, and that's okay. But just know, tears cleanse the soul. And you're probably also crying about your parents who have passed away recently. As a soul, I can be in several places at one time. I feel healthy and happy. I had to leave this way. So we've gotten a situation together with the person who passed away and left the insurance and all of that stuff, the inheritance to you all. But now you probably recently you probably had a parent passed away and they're leaving you money. So you have a big responsibility, but that's okay, because we all know by now that you can handle this. And even your family, they're learning over here. They want you to know that everything they've taught you, you're able to carry on and teach little Cynthia or little Joe, or take how it resonates, okay? Just know that they're happy and they're at peace because they know that you can handle whatever it is that needs to be handled. Everything that needs to be handled, they know that you can do this. They're leaving everything in the right place, the place that they should be left, that way things should be left. Hold up. Oh, these cards wasn't even in here, y'all. I see these on the floor in two totally different directions. So, yeah, a thief. Look, these cards they were totally separate from these cards. Really crazy. Okay. So you have a thief in the family coming to steal some stuff from the privileged lady, but you keeping your back turned because you already know this man full of shit. He may have two people working with him, or maybe trying to sneak in, or maybe try to get your attention while he go and try to look at some paperwork or whatever. Don't turn your back toward this jackass. Do not turn your back, because he's definitely a thief in the making. If he's not already a thief, he wants to be. Okay? Those cards are not in the deck. So I'm going to get a couple of cards here to see what else I have for you for this reading for your deceased loved one. Your deceased loved one's energy. Your deceased loved one's energy. What is going on with your deceased loved one's energy? What do you need me to tell the person who's watching or the person who's resonating? I have here transformation. Transformation. Love begins. They've transformed from this world to the next. They've transformed from life to death to eternity. Life, death, eternity. And this is not the person who passed away years ago, but this is the person who passed away in your life recently. Okay? Yeah. See, heartache and loss. I saw this card too. Heartache and loss. So yeah, they passed away. And they love you now more than ever. And they know that you're hurting about this situation. But they're coming to you too. They're going to start coming to you. And you probably started, when this person passed away, you probably started dreaming about them almost instantaneously and feeling this person almost instantaneous. Also, when this person passed away, if you weren't with them, or if you were in a different state or at work, you knew when they passed away. You knew when this person passed away, because you follow your intuition. You knew when this person crossed over. Look, when this person crossed over and walked through that door to the next life, when this person transformed, you knew immediately when they passed away. Probably your mother. Sorry for your loss, especially if your wounds are fresh. Have love begins, patience, your base chakra, and mental conflict, and stand your ground with that person who's going to try to come in and wiggle away, trying to wiggle their way into your family's income, your family's birthright. Okay, but yeah, they definitely transformed probably less than 13 months ago, and probably some less than a month ago. But they probably pass away around an exciting time in your life when maybe you were having a baby or getting ready to have a baby, or when you got married or something like that. Okay, but you knew that they had passed away intuitively. Okay, and you're very, very lost and full of heartache about that. Okay, this person loved you. If it was a yeah, they definitely are fulfilling your wishes here, even though they passed away. Um, they left you money too, okay? Because your fulfillment of wishes, you constantly have your wishes fulfilled because of your family taking great care of you and taking great care of working and making a living so you can have a treasure at the end of their life, okay? You may be crying, you may be upset, you may be in tears, your stomach may be in knots, but when you're healed and when you finally accepted what's going on in your life, you never have to work again because your wishes have been fulfilled. You can take early retirement even if you're 35 years old. Okay? But it comes with patience. Okay? Definitely comes with patience. But it's like your intuition is going to start exploding now because you're starting to realize your spiritual gift. But right now you're mentally conflicted, but because you don't understand about your spiritual gift. You know now, or you've started to realize I have a real special gift. You know, how come I didn't see it before? It's like you're getting a spiritual awakening now, okay? And I hope that resonates with you. You're starting to get awakened by the universe. You're starting to get signs and symbols. So I'm hearing symbols. You're getting signs and symbols that there's something different that you should be doing. I wouldn't be surprised if next year about this time you're doing tarot readings if you already aren't doing. Your heart chakra is on fire right now, just like your base chakra. You have a planning. Like I said, you probably were planning a wedding when your mother and father passed away. You were marrying your twin flame or your soulmate, and that you still love that person. But right now, you're emotionally withdrawn from the connection because you're in pain because of the loss of your loved one. And you still know that you still love this person, and you still know that you have to plan, but it's going to take a little patience because you're in some pain right now, okay? And your intuition is going to pick up, like I said, your intuition is going to start picking up big time. And your intuition is actually going to help you move on from your broken heart and move on towards your wedding because you're going to sacrifice, not really sacrifice your pain, but your accelerated motion headed toward your spiritual awakening is going to help you heal and be able to accept more because you know that your loved ones are in a better place. You know this. You're probably starting to see more brighter stars. You're probably starting to see more falling stars, shooting stars, or whatever you want to call it. Everything about your life is going to change spiritually. And that's going to help you move forward really, really quick. And people are going to say, well, you're getting over their death really, really quick. Not that you're getting over it really, really, really quick. You're accepting it because you know they're still with you as they are with everyone in the family. But they're especially, you can feel them where other people can't. That's why you're able to accept this situation more. And that's why you're going to go ahead and patiently plan your wedding or plan the birth of your child, okay? And your shadow self won't be there anymore because you're going to move away from it quite fast, and it's going to help you. Your spiritual awakening is going to help you accept the death of your loved ones pretty easily. But don't be tempted to throw in the towel and break up with the person who you love, who you've been praying for, who you've manifested to marry. Don't throw in the towel on this person. This person still loves you. He or she is there with you and for you. Okay? Just know that they're with you and accept their help. Don't be tempted to throw in the towel because you're hurting and because you're in pain. Okay. So I'm just going to pull a crystal intent card. Sorry about that noise. Crystal intent card, you all, and then I'll be done with this reading for your the person who passed away. So I have 3. I didn't even shuffle. Jet, golden topaz, and the blue agate. The jet. I am always divinely protected. I know I am safe. See, you're protected. You're safe from whatever. You're safe from hurt, harm, and danger. So whatever that person is that's trying to come back and be shysty with the money, you already know you're safe and spiritually guided. It says here, release anger, anxiety, jealousy, and frustration. Deflect negative energy. Practice meditation on a regular basis. Invoke divine protection. Improve ability to quiet the mind. So I started this reading off earlier, you all, with the sage. So maybe you need to sage yourself, sage your home. Okay, do something to protect your home. Okay, and this, like I said again, is the jet. Okay, next I have here the golden topaz. The golden topaz. It says, I step forward with joy and enthusiasm. I see my path shining brightly before me. Okay. Visualize your life purpose. Amplify joy and bliss. Improve ability to speak up. Cultivate ease. Process all that is happening around and within you. And you're able to process this more clearly and more quickly because you are in the middle of an accelerated spiritual awakening. Okay? And so I have here the blue lace agate. The blue lace agate. It is easy for me to express myself. I am understood. I hear what others are communicating. You hear what others are communicating because you're able to intuitively tap into energy of people who are no longer here. You're able to tap into energy of people who are no longer here. They can't tap into anybody else's energy, but they can damn sure tap into yours. That's why it's happening for you more and more, faster and faster. Okay? And you may even get to the point too to where you won't be able to stop them from coming. Spirits are going to probably always want to come to you because they know they can get to you more clearly because you're wide open. And that's why I'm saying you are headed toward an accelerated spiritual awakening. Okay? Speak the truth. Listen well. Have the courage to say what you need to say. Be heard and read between the lines. So you got this person that's wanting to come knock at your door, that's leaving you a snail mail letter, or whatever. They want to come back and claim that they want to come and see you and how the family doing. No, they don't. They want to come and see if they can pull the wool over your eyes. But you already know up front that person is full of shit. So pay attention. Okay? And this is the blue lace agate. The blue lace agate. Okay? I'm being led to read something. Which one do you want me to read? Let's see. The golden topaz. I'm going to read that because at first I was going to end it. But let me read what the golden topaz says here. And then I'll close this out for you all. Okay, the golden topaz. I'm going to read what that says. Golden topaz increases the courage you need to embrace the magnificent person you truly are. Golden topaz is a good stone to help you remember all of your good qualities and focus on them. It helps you to step forward with joy and enthusiasm. Excuse me. So remember who you are. Remember that God is not going to put more on you than you can bear. Okay? But I'm going to read to the blue lace agate. I'm going to read this too. I'm just being led to read this so y'all can get a full understanding. Blue lace agate improves your ability to communicate. Use it when you want to be heard and understood. It helps you to listen more closely when others speak and to really understand them. It also helps you to develop the ability to read between the lines. So it pretty much said the same thing. And I'm going to get a spirit animal card. Where are my spirit animals? Okay. I'm going to get you a spirit animal card. And then I'm going to close out this reading. Okay? Actually, this prosperity card it was under the bottom of the deck when I took it out the box. I'm going to read it, but I'm also going to pull another card. prosperity for the frog. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Abundance and good fortune await you. So these cards are really, really hard to shuffle. So I'm going to ask the universe to give me one card for the person who's watching. And this is a card directly that's coming from the person who passed away. I see one who's right side up. Which one is that? So the one that's right side up is the Black Jaguar, and it's the old soul. The Black Jaguar, the old soul. Okay. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. You are an old soul. This is why you're being pushed into an accelerated spiritual awakening. Okay? Thank you all for watching. I hope this resonated with someone. And let me know in the comments how this resonates with you. Okay, talk to y'all soon.